Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Montana Love went straight Adrian Broner, didn't he? Lost his damn cool in the ring, man. But I guess that'll happen when you come out to a band, you're dancing, you're in your hometown, and you expect to show out. You put on a great performance, but you're getting there with a fighter, the name of Stephen Park, who just happened to be better than you. Now, this was no surprise to me that Montana Love was losing that fight because Montana Love has always looked suspect. He's a great fighter, but he just has some, he has some things he has to work on. And he can't take a hard shot. All right? And you know what? It happens. Boxing. Okay? Like he really can't, he cannot take a hard shot. He gets hit hard, he gets hurt. And now that he's stepping up, he's going to have a tough time, man, getting beyond some of these gatekeepers to really get himself up there to fight against the elite. And his previous fight, he struggled. And this fight here, we saw what's happening in this fight. He absolutely struggled. Some are saying Eddie Hearn set him up to be sacrificed. I don't think so. I just think Eddie Hearn knew that Montana Love may get a decent drawing in his hometown. He didn't get the best turnout, but it was still okay. But Eddie Hearn expected to maybe the next time he brought Montana Love back to his hometown, they could maybe fill up the arena. But don't think he's going to get that opportunity because Montana Love went down hard in the second. I was like, this fight's over. That's how hard he got hit. And he got back up. Then they had the accident on the headbutt. Then you had the point in the sixth round where him and the heavy-handed Australian guy, they were kind of going at it and wrestling a little bit and out of frustration because Montana Love was looking for a way out that fight. So instead of getting knocked out, he chose the easy route, which is to go and, he pushed the man out, by the neck, pushed him out over the top rope. And Sparks landed on his feet. It's like a damn WWE move. But he got disqualified. I think he deserved the disqualification because, what he did. That guy could have really hurt himself. But the referee was kind of knee-jerkish with waving the fight off. I could have seen other referees, stop the clock, see the guy flip out the ring, lands on his feet, the guy's looking like, hey, what, WTF, climbs back in the ring, and the referee takes 2 points, maybe 3 points, and then allows the fight to continue because the opponent's not injured. But the referee, that referee, man, he waved that thing off with quickness. And you can't blame him, with those kind of behaviors and actions warrant the referee to do something. A disqualification, can't fault the referee, but 2 or 3 point deduction, that right there I think would have really got Montana Love's attention. He would have known not to be flagrant anymore, but also the fireworks that would have ensued. But as a result, we kind of missed that opportunity, and it is what it is. So Eddie Hearn's now talking about petitioning on Monday, saying the fight shouldn't have been stopped, should have been disqualified. Which I don't see how Eddie Hearn thinks he's going to win that argument when Montana Love clearly pushed that man over the top rope because he was frustrated because he was getting his ass whipped. And he comes out the ring smiling and almost like he felt like what he did was a good thing. And people, shaking his hand and hugging him, giving him an attaboy. And what that reminded me of, you guys, anybody here ever play basketball? And you go on the basketball court and you got this guy who comes out there and he's doing all this shit with the ball, dribbling behind the back, you know, all this unnecessary shit. The objective is getting the ball in the goddamn goal, right? But he's doing all this fancy shit. And then missing the shots, missing the rim if he shoots. Can't lay the damn ball up, right? But I call it looking good missing. Yeah, you may say, damn, that looked great. But they're not scoring. They're looking good missing. They're doing all this unnecessary stuff to make themselves look a kind of way. And that's what Montana Love did. To me, he did something to where he felt he looked good missing. You know, F it. I'm losing this fight. I'm going to show him who the real dog is. I'm going to push him out the ring. The guy lands on his feet. A couple people in the crowd. Oh, man, he's crazy. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. And praising him for the flagrant antics, when really they shouldn't. But it almost makes him feel good because, yeah, I let everybody know what I'm really about. Now what you did is you hurt your career, right? You made a horrible choice because you were in tough times, right? That water was getting deep. That water was getting deep. And he didn't like it. He realized he couldn't swim the way he thought he could swim. And he took the easy way out. Yeah, the guy, you know, them Australians, them Cambosos, man, them guys down there, yeah, they fight hard, man. And boxing is not a tickling contest. It's not a tickling contest. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. The guy was very physical. But this is boxing. If he wants to go somewhere and have a coochie-coo contest, he needs to get the hell out of boxing. But I'm just not sure where he goes from here. I'm going to be honest with you. They're talking about a rematch. He doesn't want that rematch. Hearn's going to try to find somewhere else to put him, but Montana Love is not ready to get beyond these gatekeepers and to go on to the elite. I think he has a lot of skill. I think he's an amazing talent. I just think he's got to work on his defense. Got to work on his defense. The stuff he was getting away with before with the lower tier fighters, he's just not going to get away with that. Okay? He's just not going to get away with that. And he has to go back to the drawing board and sort out his defense. Because I tell you what, whenever he does come back, they put him in with another hungry journeyman like himself, somebody who's right on the cusp of breaking into being, you know, one of the great fighters of fighting the elite. He's going to have a tough time. But that being said, Eddie Hearn has to sort that out. So we'll see. But that being said, as always, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. Shout out to everybody from all 7 continents. I appreciate the support. Like and subscribe. Hit that super thanks button. Leave a donation if you want. Cash App, PayPal. It's appreciated if you want to support the channel. And as always, I'm in the breeze.